What up, peeps? Daddy-daughter road trip 2015 kicks off right now. One quick stop. Where are we going, Amy?
DMV.
The Department of Motor Vehicles, where my beautiful daughter is going to attempt, successfully, I'm sure.
Attempt?
I believe in you. To get her learner's permit so that she can drive to Texas with me.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Ready?
Yep. Pass my driver's test.
I knew you could do it. Now we're on our way to an hour of in-the-car training so that her permit will be legal, and then we're on the road.
Yep.
Amazing, Amy. You didn't die, and you didn't crash. Good job.
Yeah, it was a really, really scary experience. I was like nervous the whole time. My hands were like sweating. She's always telling me like, hey, relax, relax.
I knew if you relaxed, you'd do good, but there's no way to relax. It's your first time out on the open road.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really all open. Like she took me in places that had a whole bunch of cars there, and I feel like I was just like, well, do you have any like concern for the people's safety, or your own? You think that little brake's gonna help you? It's not gonna help you. I mean, I don't even know. Yeah, I guess it was a good experience.
Did she have to use the brake?
Yeah, she had to use the brake.
Did she say anything to you? Like, hey, might want to slow down?
Yeah. Well, she said, hey, you're going 40 miles in a 25 mile per hour area. Sorry.
So what?
Like speed.
And so what other tips did she give you on how to pass the test and what not to do and stuff like that?
She told me when I like go over into the left lane and I want to turn, that I have to put on the blinker, and then I have to look over my left shoulder. And I was kind of confused. So I was like, okay, so what am I looking for? And so she says, you're looking for nothing. All you have to do is do that to pass the test, and then you're good. It's really funny. I was like, okay, I guess I'll just do that.
But actually, you're looking for cars in your blind spot.
Yeah, but when you're on a curb, there's no cars in that curb.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm talking about? Yep.
So, we need to see you behind the wheel.
Oh, goodness.
Are you all ready for that? All right, well, we promised we would deliver, and here it is. Amy McGranahan behind the wheel of a car. She's not going to look at you probably, but she's doing a fabulous job barreling down the freeway right now, out here in the middle of wherever we are. And, yeah. What do you think, Amy? No comment. We are doing 35 in a 75.
We're doing 68.
No, actually, she's doing really good. 68 miles an hour, 69, 70. Yeah, we're barreling down the freeway just like a regular old licensed driver should. Good job, Amy. What's going on, Amy?
We just got pulled over. But not my fault. I was driving right. Good job. Policeman looks like a Texas like cowboy.
Good morning. It's 4 in the morning. Amy and I just spent the night at a rest stop somewhere outside of
They've become part of it emotionally, mentally.
Bonded with the truckers. We're one of them now. We go to the truck stops. We drink the truck stop coffee.
It's a hard life.
This is my new bed back here. That's where I sleep.
This is where I sleep.
Backseat of a Prius. Amy sleeps in the front seat of a Prius. Amy set the alarm off last night in the middle of the rest stop twice.
Well, see what happened was both of my legs fell asleep and I wasn't really fully awake, and so I was freaking out. And I thought I needed, my leg was coming off, I needed to get it amputated or something, and I don't know. That happens a lot.
All right, well, the sun's up.
Yep, in Texas.
And we're in Texas. And we finally found a Starbucks. So
Thank you so much for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today?
I'm gonna get, let's see, do you have the flat whites?
What size for your flat white?
I'm gonna get a grande.
Okay, and was that going to be plain or did you want any kind of sweetener in there? We have syrups and we have a variety of sweeteners.
Just plain.
Okay.
Baby girl?
Anything to eat today?
No, I think.
Nothing?
Or
Nope,
like a
that'll do.
sandwich or like a pastry? They come hot.
No, thank you. Okay, so yeah, sun's up. We are enjoying very much the gas prices. I
They
am.
have gone down very.
$1.99 a gallon.
Yeah.
It's getting close to where it should be. Should be about $1.25. I think we can all agree on that. But yeah, we're averaging about $18 every time we fill up. So that's real nice. What's next? We're gonna go try to find some super authentic old diner to have breakfast with some of the locals here in El Paso. What, does that sound good or no?
It does.
And it'll be $4.82. Did you need your receipt for your purchase?
No thanks.
Local Texans.
Why don't you explain a couple things? One, we never told anybody why we got pulled over yesterday.
Oh. Well, we got pulled over because of the tint on our windows. Yep, pretty much.
And we got a ticket for it.
Yeah, fix-it ticket.
Thank you very much.
The police person didn't even talk to me, didn't even look at me. He just talked to my dad the whole time.
So if anybody wants to sign off on my fix-it ticket, send me a message. Text me or something. And where are we going? Why are we on this trip, Amy?
Because we are going to National Cheerleading Association, NCA. It's a huge competition. Probably about 2,000 teams competing. And we're about to go, High Voltage is about to go show all of them up.
Wait, give me the lowdown exactly what the level is.
Senior level 3.
Senior level 3. Competitive cheer out of the Surge Athletics Gym in Murrieta, California. Coach Summer Dan. Okay. You guys hit your routine right before you left?
Yeah,
You feel confident?
I feel really confident in my team and myself. I feel like we just gotta get that mental set, we gotta believe that we can hit it, and then, we're physically able, and just gotta make sure that we're mentally there.
You're ready.
Yeah.
You just got to get in the zone.
Yeah.
Own the zone. Nice. Nice. Ah! not faze you one bit. You're like, I don't even care. I'm gonna sleep through this. I would never do that to my daughter.
Oh yeah, never. Never do what you just did to me. Never.
Ever. Ever. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's oh gosh.
I already need a little more room. Stretch.
Oh man. Oh. Wait. What? Wait. What?
Please don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. All my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise.
Pretty good, right?
I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon until I lose my...
What am I doing with my hand? Why does my hand want to do that? Yeah. Never before.
I get a good feeling, yeah.
Side of the car.
Yeah. Come on, dude. I was doing Statue of Liberty.
Should we even go through a city?
What?
Dad, really? You have to film me all the time. Alright, good morning. Practice day 1. I'm going to be practicing in a gym called Victory Cheer. I don't know quite what it was called that.
It's in Arlington, Texas, and it is a brisk 29 degrees out.
Yep, snow on the ground. A little bit, like ice black.
We stayed at the Kleinschmidt Mansion last night.
Yep,
It
they're
was
very nice.
lovely. And yeah, we're on our way to practice numero uno. About ready to make this happen.
Thanks for the wait. We can start for you today.
We survived the crazy Dallas traffic and snow and ice, and we're here at Victory Gym. Going to go in and actually get started right now. So we'll try to get you some clips of that, but let's pray.
Alright.
Lord, I just pray for my daughter. I pray that you would just give her strength, keep her safe, give her wisdom. I pray that you would bless all this hard work that she puts into performing, and I pray that you would be glorified by her heart, that she would be turned towards you, and we just dedicate this time to you, Jesus.
Lord, I thank you for this team and for this amazing opportunity that you have presented my team, Lord, and I pray that today you help keep us all safe, Lord, and that you help us to really get into the game, Lord, and to get ready for this weekend. Thank you so much, Lord.
Amen. Statue of Liberty. Let's go.
Any freshman bake or can you? But yeah. Yeah.
What school?
Chaparral.
Actually, no, I pinched a nerve for my shoulder. It's been pinched for a while. And now it's really hurting me. Like, really bad. Yeah, I need you to rub it out.
I've had the same injuries since day one.
Oh, wow.
30 rescues in one day. You go home, you can barely get home. You're driving your car and you can't get
No! We need a sled! What? Wait, wait! Are you doing? Guys, stop! No one here done! Finish practice! Go! Oh my god! This guy with the snowball! Can I eat the icicles in the bottom of the car, Dad? Or is that dangerous?
What?
Can I eat the icicle in the bottom of the car?
On the bottom? No.
Can I just take it? Oh my god, I'm gonna split.
Alright, so pretty much this is what's going on. The snow is causing like some crazy traffic, and so the freeways are like completely locked, and we're like 40 miles away from where we need to be. And originally it would take us maybe an hour or something, but now with like the freeway it's probably gonna take us like 4 hours. So my dad is working on taking us into some back routes, and so now we're going in the back routes of Texas that we don't really know about very much.
Watch. This is how adventures happen. You're going to learn about going on an adventure. About going on an adventure with your dad. Texas style.
Alright, a little update on the whole back route adventure. We're lost. Definitely lost.
We're not lost. The problem is they don't maintain these back roads, and it's snowy and icy. But
my dad says his man wagon Prius can handle it.
And it's handling it like a champ so far. Yeah. And if you watch this, it will be because we survived.
Alright, so a little follow-up update. We're still pretty much lost. We turned, like the freeway traffic would have made probably like 4 hours.
Look at how beautiful that lake is.
And my dad thought, okay,
look at how beautiful that lake is.
Dad, it's just a tiny little pond. Okay. My dad thought maybe that if we went the back routes, we cut like 2 hours. Honestly, we added 2 hours. And so now we're still in back routes, trying to figure out how to go.
Even
you have a way to explain yourself?
Even my beautiful daughter turns into teenage daughter when she gets cooped up in the car too long. And that's all that's happening here. Truth is, as happens when I take people on adventures, we had an amazing adventure. You saw all kinds of rad houses. Check the rad houses box. We drove over some fun terrain. We had a lot of good conversation together, and we shaved time off of the overall trip. So to me, success. This is a successful.
I think that everyone watching all knows you well enough that we did not shave off any time.
Both of the people watching.
I'm off. All right, signing off.
What?
Stop first.
Something's different. I'm not wearing the sweater that I've been wearing, the hoodie.
Oh.
That's
That's
what,
definitely
is that
what
what
looks
it is?
different
That's what's different. Because something's definitely different. I think different.
I don't see anything
I think
different.
different actually describes you all the time.
I don't know
Special.
whether to take that as an insult or, I mean, I'm kind of confused here.
Confused is another good way to describe you.
Once again.
Wait a second. Amazing is the only way to describe you.
I don't know if you can come back after those last two things, you know. Too much dig yourself a deep hole. I don't know how you're gonna start out.
Well, if being married for 17 years has taught me anything, it's that I can dig my way out of a pretty deep hole. What's that?
Can I get the Iceland pancake?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, y'all drive safe.
You too. You drive safe too.
God.
Window driver guy. In case you drive somewhere ever, I'm an idiot.
Drive safe. You too. Wait, what? Brian Regan moved it. Teams, Amped Youth just won, and I'm getting excited, but we don't go on for like another couple hours, so what's up, Lizzie?
Gangsta Lee. The girls crushed it last night, and so right now they are in a position where they can win this championship. But champions pay the price, and we got in at about midnight in Rockwall, and it's 7:30 right now. We're on our way. They called a practice, so the girls are going to get a practice in right now before today's competition. Whatever it takes.
Yep, whatever it takes.
It was amazing to watch them hit last night. You guys crushed it. I mean, you were on point in sync, and your synchronization, the whole thing, the energy. Just you guys took over that stage, and left a mark. And I know you guys can do this.
They're all scared of the Amy.
She's still just waking up, so.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You have to overcome adversity.
So I was doing my round of tuck because our team wanted to get a higher score and whatever it takes. So I was working on my round off tuck, and I haven't done it in a while because of my knee injury, and I was doing great. And at the last tuck that we were doing, I did it, and my knee popped out again. So it hurt like crazy. But then all of a sudden it felt warm, and now it's just aching.
So everybody's doing their routine, and there Amy is laid out on the floor, like in the fetal position, crying. And that was no fun sight to see. Not a fun sight to see at all. I'm so proud of you, no matter what happens. To see your daughter do what you did. Very proud.
Hello.
We're all good now. Now everything's good, and Statue of Liberty. Man, this is a tough gig right here, and just caught up in how amazing my daughter really is and how much she pushes herself. It doesn't really matter where you end up. but did you put the championship effort there along the way? I know that you did.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. But we're not out of this yet.
Nope.
We're still going. We're still going for the championship. Let's make it happen.
Don't leave me hanging.
All right, we got KT tape, arm, knee. You ready?
Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile.
And the thing is,
until 7:30, some point down there.
You out at 7:30?
Yeah.
And then what?
Then we win.
And now in second place with a final score 95.78. Surge Athletics High Voltage.
Well, that's a wrap for the competition segment of our daddy-daughter road trip. And it just came down to the wire. Two incredible teams battling it out. Both teams left it all on the floor. It's tough to swallow something like this, to be so close. Like
doing so good, you know.
Doing so good. Second place against just some of the most amazing teams from all over America.
Not only.
What?
There's teams from. Well, I mean, the teams we went against were all over America.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be proud of that. That's a big. And you guys were one of the favorites to win it. You know, like everybody knows, you guys are the real deal, national caliber.
Warm-up?
Yeah.
Warm-ups were good. We warmed up our stunts like ahead of time, so we didn't really have to worry about it too much. It wasn't really stressful. Summer, I didn't really not like tiring us out before we had to go home, which is good. So when we went on, we were totally ready and pumped, but we had to wait at stage for there was 6 teams ahead of us. We just had to stand there and wait.
That's tough. You kind of cool down a little bit.
I mean, yeah, it's time to rest, but it's also time for the nerves to grow.
Hey, just so you know, the nerves are growing in the stands during that same time too. It's hard for me to wait, and the other people push harder.
Yep. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Man, I said this morning, champions pay the price, and it's just a heavy price, man. It was so awesome to watch you, but it was also really hard. It's a big commitment. and you're so committed, and very proud of you. So.
Well, it's something that I love to do, and so it's kind of easy to be committed to something that you enjoy so much, you know?
Yes, I do know that, and I know what that's like. Statue of Liberty. Appreciate Grandma and Grandpa McGranahan for making it possible for me and you to go on this trip. Thank you, Mom and Dad.
Dedicating second place to you guys.
Dedicating a first place effort and a second place result to you guys. Yeah. We couldn't have done it without you. Really appreciate it. It's been an awesome experience for Amy and I to do this together and go on this road trip. So.
Thank you. Signing out.
2 questions, right? Do we have to go through New Mexico to get to Mexico?
I don't even know where either of these are.
And we're in New Mexico right now. That's why we're talking about this. But it came up on the way out. Now it's still unresolved. And do New Mexicans have accidents? That's the question. Right?
You have an answer, or just gonna pick on me about that question?
You can get to Mexico through New Mexico.
Okay, wait a second. I need to know which is which, okay? Which is the one that we go to for vacation houses?
Mexico.
Okay. So, why is there 2?
Because there's a newer one.
What's the difference?
It's shinier.
It does not look shinier.
No, it doesn't, does it? Here, let me explain it to you. George Washington was at his vacation home called the Alamo. And while he was there, his wife was planting cherry trees. And the neighbor, Thomas Edison, had a bright idea. This territory should be called New Mexico. So that's how it happened. Facts.
Something in me is making me think like this is just like how you met my mom's story. Not like realistically, truthfully.
How do you need that?
I don't know. It's like half the size of the bottom bread. Are you filming me?
You take a big bite of that. So I realized that what was, interesting about being there in that building with, 15,000 cheerleaders and being surrounded by cheerleaders is that my estrogen to testosterone balance was took a big swing, and so
there's a lot of guy cheerleaders.
That there are, and there's some good ones, and I'm, but they are way outnumbered by like 70 to 1. So they don't bring enough testosterone to the table to mess with that estrogen domination. So let's just say I think I know what Bruce Jenner's been going through now. So since we're so many girls, girl, let's talk about boys.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. So you're 16 now. You got to be thinking about marriage and things like that, right?
Ugh. I'm never ever gonna get married. I decided.
You You don't think?
I decided that I am going to live in a small house, like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just gonna have a whole bunch of cats. That's what I've decided. I don't even like cats.
My daughter, the cat lady. You know, that's gonna change. You're gonna feel differently than you feel right now.
It's not a feeling, Dad. It's destiny. It's fate.
I can't even like handle you joking around about that. You know, it's so horrible to imagine.
Better imagine it. Prepare yourself.
I don't talk about this anymore. I get it. Okay. I tried. It's going to be fun to arrive home tonight and for you to be fully rested and me to be fully exhausted. After you have taken this opportunity to catch up on so much sleep.
Well, I couldn't help it. I tried so hard to stay awake, honestly. I just fell asleep. I didn't know what to do. This kind of happened. Things happen, man. But I still have a whole bunch of stuff, like from school. I'm not prepared at all. I don't know what I have to do.
Oh, you're never going to recover from this trip in school.
No, never.
We're going to have to take you out of that school.
I'm behind for the rest of my life.
We're going to have to homeschool you. Yep, this is going to go on your college transcripts. That time when you left school for 4 days to go to Texas and back. You know who Ronda Rowdy Rousey is?
Ronda Rowdy Rousey?
Rowdy Ronda?
I don't know, either someone who's
What does she sound like?
A singer or a country singer or a mayor.
Or a mayor?
That's what I'm going with. It's only the government.
Passenger side. Got my driver. He's doing great. Driving in the rain down some canyon roads here outside of Phoenix. It's a big step. Good job, Abe. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know where that came from.
Baby,
I'm not getting any rain.
let's rock and roll. I'm not getting any rain. So Amy just put in another 100 miles down mountain incline, around mountain corners, multiple freeway transitions through Phoenix, then onto the 10. Big rigs, crazy drivers, taxis, stunt drivers, Arabian drift guys on 2 wheels changing tires while they're passing her. The whole deal. And she handled it like a champ. Super proud of you. She was a little emotionally taxed. Are you like, is this an emotional eating you're doing right now?
Eating?
Yeah.
More of that hunger type eating.
Yeah, we haven't had dinner. I'm not very good at taking care of things. Okay, so then she's driving on the 10 and torrential downpour. Couldn't see.
It was scary.
Couldn't see like 10 feet in front of you. Instant floods on the freeway, and she backed it down from 75 down to about 50, but she kept her foot in it. I was very proud of that. And she just kind of squinched up to the windshield there and gave herself just the best view she could. You couldn't see very far. And she trucked along, and we got right through it. And solid, girl. You are going to be a great driver. I have no doubt. Okay, so we're about the end of Daddy-Daughter Road Trip 2015. And, well, what was the highlight for you?
I like the performing. I love performing. Around lots of people. My favorite.
My most favoritist? Watching you perform was definitely a highlight for me. Yep. But just hanging out, talking about God, talking about school, talking about food, talking about your mom, talking about your brother, watching you learn to drive, watching you learn to pump gas. We pull up to a gas station, it's like 27 degrees out.
And blizzard, snowy.
Blizzard, snow. And I'll just hand her $20. I'm like, hey, handle it. I'm staying in the car.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of being. So anyways, thank you, those of you that followed along on our road trip. And I hope you enjoyed watching, having fun with us. Cheering for Amy, cheering. Right?
Yeah.
Any final words?
Statue of Liberty.
I think that's appropriate. To all, Statue of Liberty.